I used to be afraid of failure, thinking it was a bully, thinking I needed to avoid it at all cost. The criticism it brings, the pain it brings, the feeling of hopelessness and all those dreadful things. The tears, the fears, the questioning. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? I felt a tap on my shoulder. I turned around and it was failure. He said we needed to talk. I said, okay, let's take a walk. He said, first things first. You shouldn't run from me. You should learn from me. I'm a teacher, not a bully, but like you, many misunderstand me. He said, I'm not the Grim Reaper. I'm your dream keeper. How bad do you want it? You have to pass the test. Do you really want to grow? You have to pass the test. Do you really want the absolute best? You have to pass the test. You have to pass the test. You have to pass the test. He said, I asked Thomas the same questions. I said, Thomas who? He pointed at a light and said, Thomas Edison. I said, now I see the light. He said, that's right. If you really want your dreams, you got to put up a fight. He said, trials will try you and tests will test you. If Thomas can do it, Keith, you can too. You can too. You can too. As a child, Thomas Edison's teachers said he was too stupid to learn anything. He was fired from his first 2 jobs for being non-productive. As an inventor, Edison failed 1,000 times at creating the light bulb. A reporter once asked him, so tell me, how does it feel to fail 1,000 times? Edison simply replied and said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. What about you? Do you avoid failure? If you do, you shouldn't. I'm here to tell you. Let him teach you. Take my word, he won't defeat you. The only way that'll happen is if you defeat you. You get in your own way. You believe what people say. What you need to believe is that God will make a way. But until then, you faith it till you make it. You strive. You stay persistent to become your greatest. So fail, fail, fail. Fail your way to success. Even if your invention requires 1,000 steps.